So, today question is, what is meant by environmental ethics? Why is it important to study? Discuss any one environmental issues from the viewpoint of environmental ethics. Now they are asking, one is what is it? Second one is why it is important. And we have one issue we have to put down. Okay, that is question. 3 key points are there. In introduction we will write, environmental ethics examine the moral relationship between human and nature. It is about not just a relationship, it's a moral relationship. So whenever you talk about ethics, a moral is important, a moral relationship between human and nature, focusing on how we should interact with and care for the environment. How can we interact and care for environment? How can we be a trustees, not the owners? That is the environment ethics. Then we see the importance. The question, second question is importance. So why we want to study this? Because it guides our policy making. So promotes responsibility. Trusteeship will be promoted, like responsibility. Then addresses issues. It will be easy to tackle the problems like climate change. And also awareness. See, very important is awareness. So first you should be aware of it. Once you are aware, you will understand the issues. Then you also will get to know you have a responsibility, and then you will make a policy. So it's like from bottom up. If you read, first enhance awareness, then addresses issues, then we have a responsibility. We will understand the responsibility. Also we will make a policy. For all these things we want to study about it. So environmental issue, deforestation, one such we will mention. So if you see ethical concern, one is biodiversity loss and indigenous rights. So because see, environment is not just about the plants and animals, also humans who are living based on or depending on forest, right? Biodiversity loss, deforestation, destroy habitats, endangering species. We have an ethical responsibility to protect diverse life forms. Then indigenous rights, if you see, displaces community. That is wrong, right? So long term, if you see that these two are the one, biodiversity and related people, that is indigenous people. So if you see long term impact, climate change, like factors of carbon dioxide, global warming, future generation, it will be affecting all these things. So third is ecosystem services, water cycle and different cycle you can mention under services, and even the energy flow, right? Then solutions, if you see, we should go for sustainable practices, policy and education, creating awareness is important. So that's all, and with that conclusion, studying environmental ethics is crucial for responsible and sustainable interaction with nature. Addressing deforestation ethically highlights our obligation to protect biodiversity, respect indigenous rights and maintain ecological balance. This key is also important. Ecological balance is important. Now we have understood. What is it? It's an interaction, moral interaction between environment and nature. We will get to know how we should react. Then why is it needed as a study? Why? Because we will get aware of it. We will get aware of issues so that we will become responsible, and then we will make a reasonable policies. And such dilemmas, if you see, we have biodiversity, indigenous people related issues. Then we comes for the case studies, issues like what we have, climate change. So for that, what we are mentioning long term impact, then ecosystem services, and also balance, ecosystem balance, and solution and responsibilities also we have mentioned. Finally we concluded. This is how it is simple. That's all for today.